Hi, this is Erwin Ho. Some of you have asked how to design something like this, the effect, right? It looks like a toilet sign, right? With the male and female sign. So basically it's quite simple, just need a few steps. Let me show you the steps in creating such effect. Okay, let me create a new slide, which is blank. First thing first, you need to get the icon exactly looks like the toilet sign. Where to get those icons? If you are using PowerPoint, of course, the latest version, you can go to insert and there's icon. So this icon will allow you to look for the two uh, sign. So what I need, I will search for male. If you look for male, of course, you will see that I will get this icon. Okay, let me do for this particular icon first. First, when you insert this icon, is a bit small. What you can do is to drag it big to make it bigger, right? So it depends on your design, how big do you want. So let's say, yeah, this looks fine to me. Okay, what I can do, I need the border, which is the box for the whole thing. So now I'm making the box is exactly like this, and why not make it to white color and send it to the back now, and also border and make it to black color. Great. So what I can do basically is subtraction, where I need to subtract these particular figures out from the rectangle shape itself. So first thing first, because when you insert as an icon, this icon will be grouped together, all the shapes grouped together. What do you need to do? You need to ungroup everything. Just click on the icon and right click, go to group and ungroup. Once you ungroup, it will ask whether you would like to ungroup it. Yes. Then now it's being ungrouped into two different shapes, right? So now it's still ungrouped as one. I need to do another round of ungrouping. So ungroup it. Now I have two different shapes is being created. So the steps is, first thing, you need to click on the body and control select the boxes, the rectangle, and go to shape, and you will see this called merge shape. What you can do is kick it out and look for the tools called combine. Once you click on combine, you will see what it is happening is that it will subtract the body shape from the rectangle shape itself. So now it turns to black color. So you just go back and turn it to color it back to white color, and perhaps maybe give some border. Now you see that there's a border, but the head is still there basically because it's white color, you can't see it. So I need to repeat the same step in order to subtract the head out from the rectangle shape here. So first, click on the go and choose. I think it's hiding at the back. I need to send it to the back again. Now we see the head. Click on the head, control and select the rectangle again, and repeat the same step. Go and look for merge shapes and kick it out and combine. Once you click combine, it will, I don't know, anyhow it turned to black color because it will use back the color of the head, the black color, right? Doesn't matter, just change it back to white color. By changing it back to white color, you don't see anything because it's white. Either you can go and do a border like this. Once you do a border, then you can see there's a lighter border. Or if you don't want, usually I like to play with effect because it looks nicer a bit. I put shadows. When you put shadows, you can see that there's an effect of shadows. Basically, what you have right now is just a shape with a cutout of these figures, right? So in order to do this effect, I have to do some trick, right? What can I do basically is to add a text box. Add a text box exactly as this white, because it's blue, right? I change it to blue color. I send it to the back, and voila, you see that now it's at the back. So the whole shape, I think because the color is not nice, I still need some border. Like, why not just make a border of a light color border? Once I put this light color border, you see that now the shape looks nice. So I can adjust. Basically, it's not created using graph. It's just some trick you need to do in order to get this type of effect, right? So right now you see, once I get this, I just roughly, if I know that it's 50%, I just drag until half of the body, then I, I assume that this is 50%, right? So if I drag until like this is almost 90%, of course, if I color drag it the whole body, it become 100%. So let's say I put it 50%, then I remain like this. Okay, so if you want to make it like a bit sengit like this, right? So how can do it? Basically, you need to group everything, box it up, and Control G, or you can right click and group. You group everything. Once you group everything, now you can turn it to make some effect, or even you can make it smaller, right? Make it smaller or make it bigger, right? So you drag. Okay, dragging here, I undo. Dragging here, you need to click on Shift key to drag it so that it can be proportionate. If it's not, then you see that it can drag out to be like a fat or a thin or the short guy, right? Basically, I don't want it to be like that. I need it to be proportionate when I drag it. So I need to hold on to the Shift key while picking at the corner bubble here, and then drag it in and out to make it small or big, right? So this is how it looks like. Okay, so it's exactly, if you can repeat the same step for you look for the icon of a figure of a female, then you repeat the same step to subtract the same thing out from the rectangle, and then you apply a shape to the back, right? Let's say I apply to the shape. Once I have this shape, maybe I color to red color because it represents female. Right? I don't want any outline. Then I right click and send it to the back. And now you see, voila, I can play around, and you see now I can play maybe 80% of this female, right? So I box it up and Control G to group it. Now I turn it a bit to make it some effect over here. And you see that once I have this, that is how is exactly as I have created this one. You just copy and paste it to the to the slides that you want it to be, right? So this is how we created such an effect by using a few steps. One of the tools that just now I have introduced to you is the merge shape, right? Merge shape to subtract the icon's figure out from the shape, and then I add a text box, color it, and then send it to the back, and now you have the effect by dragging it up and down based according to the percentage that you want it to be represented. All right, I hope you learn something here and do and practice in creating such effect. Right, thank you very much.